4 tips from billionaires on how to raise unspoiled kids. 1. Examine your own relationship to money. Warren Buffett rejects the trappings of wealth. He lives in his Omaha home he bought in 1958 for $31,500. His salary is far less than most CEOs. Buffett's second oldest son, Peter, is a musician. He knew growing up that money wasn't what mattered in life. Instead, it was finding something you love to do. Peter says it doesn't matter what parents say about money. Children will pick up on their actions. Peter said,
I think the parents' relationship to money and things is sort of the bottom line. I saw my father have almost zero relationship to material things. We didn't see money growing up specifically, which was key. I still don't see it.
Buffett required his children to do chores from a young age. He didn't bail his children out of trouble. Instead, he let them solve problems on their own. 2. Spend time with your kids. Mark Cuban is raising his kids to be grounded. It scares him that they will grow up feeling entitled. Cuban and his wife try to hedge against this. They give their children as normal a childhood as possible. His best advice is to spend free time together as a family, Cuban said.
We don't have any help over the weekend, so we can do our best to be just like any other family.
3. Teach your kids to work hard. Donald Trump's children are all part of the family business. Reportedly, they are not just figureheads. Trump raised them to be astute students of real estate. He said,
I believe supervision, discipline, and a strong example to be important. My children saw how hard I worked, and that created a norm for them. Likewise, they have very strong work ethics. Children watch, and adults have to realize the effect they are having on their children in their behaviors and habits. Children who are spoiled have less of a chance at a well-balanced life.
4. Make your kids stick to a budget. Chuck Feeney was once on the billionaires list, but he secretly transferred his wealth to his foundation. Feeney was outed 10 years later. He sold his stake in the duty-free business to LVMH. His foundation had given away more than $5.5 billion. Today, Feeney owns neither a house nor a car. His biography describes how he handled his kids and money. Feeney could be a demanding parent. He required the children to work on vacation. For example, his son Patrick sold ice cream. His kids also had to adhere to strict budget rules. His daughters once ran up a large phone bill. They were calling boyfriends in Europe from Manhattan. Feeney came to town and disconnected their phone. He put a map of New York City in the living room. On the map, he circled neighboring payphones. He left some dimes stuck to it on Scotch tape.